Hi guys, welcome back to the final episode of Loki. Today we'll be watching episode 6 of season 1 for all time, always. Let's just dive right in. It's the last episode. It has been a fantastic 5 episodes. It has taken me quite a while to catch up, but I am finally here. Very excited to dive right into the finale and see what's in store. How are we going to get through that Alliance crowd? We have gotten through that cloud. However, who's actually staying in that particular, castle, you could say, or mansion, but who is actually controlling the timekeepers and who is the original boss or something. But there is someone higher up looking after the sacred timeline. The TVA has to be destroyed, and for that Mobius has gone back to the TVA, and pretty sure there's going to be a confrontation between him and Ravana, and then we're going to have a proper boss fight, and at the end, not sure how it's going to go. First of all, we need to find out who this person is staying in that mansion, and then we can look forward to that boss fight. But yeah, other than that, it's been a fantastic series. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have, and I'm very excited to dive right in. Oh my god!
I'm a patron.
Dance off, bro. It's a friend from work. I can do this all day.
Yeah, I know. I'll show you to us.
This is the music also at the end.
That made a difference.
Well, if you think it's a bad idea, I prefer you to speak your mind.
No. Nothing to say.
I love it.
Here first.
Hello. Freak me! Don't tell me this stupid clock is good.
Welcome to the Citadel at the end of time.
Okay.
Congratulations.
We write our own destiny now.
Oh, sure you do. Good luck with that.
That. Okay, clock.
He who remains.
Not for much longer.
Tell me, is this God or Voldemort? It has to be one or the other.
This is why. The two of you, same person. I mean, it's a little unnatural, but he will revenge.
Just a little bit easier to kill.
Loki. 2 sugars.
Nice.
I couldn't let you get in the way of our mission.
Mission? Timekeepers are fake. We're all variants. What mission?
It can't have been for nothing. That's why I had to prune you. What the hell is going on here?
The Dream Slayer.
What? Who are you? And what the hell are you doing in my school?
That isn't Judge Renslayer.
I'm not sure you quite understand. You've lost. I found it. What?
It's a pilot's trick. Okay. Don't you wonder how I'm able to get out of the way just before you kill me?
No, because I've seen the horror waiting for people when they get pruned, and there's nothing necessary about that.
You know what would happen if we didn't prune the timeline?
What?
Chaos. Death.
Free will?
Free will?
We can't take away people's free will, Mona. Do you not see that? What are you doing?
What I need to do.
Wait, stop. Look, maybe we can build this into something better. Together.
My methods are deceptive, but the mission never was. Without the me, without the TVA. Before the TVA, a variant of myself lived on Earth in the 31st century. And he discovered that there were universes stacked on top of his own. Erupted into all-out war. Each variant fighting to preserve their universe and annihilate the others. Hence the timekeepers in a highly efficient bureaucracy. Hence ages and ages of cosmic harmony. Hence... You're welcome. I thought there were a lot of scenarios trying to find the right person to take this spot. And it turns out that person came into.
What are you feeling?
We just crossed the threshold.
What?
You plunge your blade in my chest, and an infinite amount of me start another multiversal war, and I just end up right back here anyways.
What if he's saying the truth?
So what?
I believe him.
You believe what? That a bazillion boogeymen are going to turn up just because we give people free will?
I promise you from my heart, this isn't about a throne.
What was I thinking, trusting you? Has this whole thing been a con?
Really? That's what you think of me?
Holy shit!
Really, stop.
Big guy.
See you soon.
Oh shit! The timeline's effed up. Effed up. Frick. It's now a galaxy. That's fantastic. Oh
Who are you? What's your name?
no! What?
Boots on the ground now, archives.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, it's all fucked up! It's all fucked up! No! No! What? No! Loki. Okay. That was unexpected, that finale. Definitely did not give me all the answers, but we're coming for a season 2, so that's secured. Oh my god. So the timeline is completely freed, completely gone. Everything has been reset, and now the original timekeepers are not there anymore. It's now this guy, the one who remains, different versions of the same guy. That guy is now the head of the TVA, like the statue of his is in TVA. Mobius and that hunter don't know who Loki is because they are in a different timeline. This is not the same Mobius and the hunter from the timeline. Loki knows them, but this is from a different one, with the one that this guy is in, the one who remains. I think, yeah, killing him did make, it was a blunder. Shit. They could have, at least Loki and Sylvie could have ruled the TVA by doing something different with it. But doing this only unleashed more chaos. And I'm assuming that when they said that there are different versions of this guy, the one who remains, that means there are different versions of everyone in that, like, you know, in their own branches of their timeline, all battling up for Warsaw, which is why they didn't even understand what they were talking about. Shit, dude, this was nuts. I genuinely did not expect this to be the way it ended. I knew that it could come up with a season 2 sort of a cliffhanger, but I never expected it to be such a cliffhanger, because now we have to actually wait to see the aftermath of losing the initial timeline, the initial branch. But them two being together caused the Nexus event, branching. And then, yeah, it could have been one or the other who could rule the TVA. Oh, frick me. That guy is smart. Like, he knew every single thing, like, literally all documented. Does this one who remains have a name or something, or no? Is there, like, some sort of Easter eggs there that we sort of can correlate with any of the movies or anything? I don't know. I didn't spot out anything, excepting the fact that at the start, there was a lot of dialogue and music from Avengers, the movies, and put in here because of the timeline and the way everything was happening in the last two movies. All, you know, just sort of like a audio recap is what that was. And yeah. Oh, I cannot wait now. There was a point in time where I was just like, I was lost, genuinely lost, because it was sort of more like Inception, and I was a bit confused, not gonna lie. Like, I just genuinely did not understand where the concept was going in terms of, so is there a way to kill this guy? Should you kill him? Like, I didn't understand what his deal was, but then it's sort of self-explanatory. When the branch started coming up, it was very obvious the Nexus event was created because of those two. And then essentially what that guy made it to be is that only one of them could rule the TVA. If not, you should kill him. And different versions of that guy are come all at war, creating new branches of timeline, which was the option that Sylvie chose. They shared a moment. I was just gone. So I don't know how it's gonna start off. I'm very excited to see that. Definitely. We don't know where the judge went, where she went at the end. I genuinely thought that in that moment, I know she was the one who pressed the temp pad, and for a second there I thought it was going to be very dramatic, where the hunter and the other hunter there will bring her, like, that judge from 2018 to the TVA to show what exactly is happening and why TVA is a sham. But no, clearly not. Just to show the other hunters that the TVA is not as what it seems. But yeah, that's crazy. This has been a fantastic series. I would say in terms of excitement and wow, what's going on, it has been 3, 4, 5. The 6th one definitely concluded on a very obvious cliffhanger note, but naturally we'd have to wait for season 2. It's just that because we don't have it now, we're sort of like in the balance. What do I think about the series? I definitely think it's worth watching. It does get a little confusing here and there. Maybe that's just me being me, because it takes a while if you're not following, but after a point you get a hang of the concept, and then you will understand what the finale means. At least that's what I interpreted, and it's very easy to go head on when season 2 comes, and you know exactly what you're gonna expect, basically. But I mean, what was the title? For all time, always. Like, that's literally the dialogue that they have been repeating again and again. And it's been very clear now that they have reached the end of time, past the void, past Goliath, and that entire history as to how he was there from the 31st century, the scientist, to now him being the one ruling the TVA. Very explained well, but at the same time I was just like, what? Like, I don't get you, man. Like, it's too much. like, slow down. What the hell does this all mean? But you got kind of catch on quite quick afterwards. But yeah, it's been fantastic. I feel, you know, because with, at least I'm not comparing shows, but with WandaVision and Falcon, their endings were like content. Like you felt like, yeah, I got good content. This one is a cliffhanger content, and you're like, what? I cannot, like, that's why you're sort of like the glass is half empty sort of a vibe, and you just want to get more answers before you sort of make any assumptions. And now I'm just like hanging the balance thinking, shit, I know what's happened, but what is going to happen now that season 2 has been confirmed? So I just feel like we need season 2 ASAP and get as much as answers as possible, and then we can catch on from there. But damn, this was a ride. I really loved it. I can't believe that I was able to get all these 5 episodes done. No, 5, 4. I'm not sure how many I did. I think 4. But whatever it is, it's been fantastic. I have enjoyed these 6 episodes all together. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. I hope you all enjoyed the finale. And yeah, season 2 confirmed. So I'm not sure when exactly season 2 is going to come out. Naturally, with COVID restrictions and whatnot. So I'm not quite familiar or have any idea if there were any sort of news on season 2 production starting anytime soon. But no matter what it is, we have something to look forward to from the Loki series. So see you guys in that next, whenever it comes. Till then, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Please don't forget to wear a mask and stay safe for your friends and family. I'll see you guys in season 2 when it comes. Bye.